Java. In this video, we are going to discuss about the Java 8 features for Stream API. It is one of the most important feature which is being introduced in Java 8, and that is most frequently used feature. Also, we can say that Java 8 is a Stream API and mostly asked features in interviews. So whenever we have an interviews, then they normally there will be an put up some questions on the Stream API, and their Stream API is different methods. So let's just start. So first we will want to look at what is Stream API is all about. So Stream API is basically used to process the collections of objects, and Stream API is nothing but a sequence of objects that supports various methods, and that can be pipelined to perform some desired operations and get some desired results. And if I would say what is the features or functionality the Stream API is provide, it is basically work on I would say that the Stream API is not a data structure. It is worked on the data structure. That means that it is basically used to perform the operations on the collections and arrays. The Stream API will not be change the original structure of that collection. Basically, it is providing some result on the basis of their methods and their behaviors. Any intermediate operations is basically lazily executed, and the result of the stream as a result, hence various intermediate operation can be pipelined, and the terminal operation will provide the result after at the very end of the stream functionality. So we will see that what is intermediate operation and what is terminal operations. And if I would say what is basically intermediate operations, then we can see that there are some methods called map, filter, and there is a method called sort or distinct. All these sort method, these are the called sorted methods. These are called intermediate operations, and terminal operations are basically when we are after the intermediate operation, when we are collecting the data to provide as a result as a response. So that is called the collect method, for each, reduce, and many more. So let's just start. So for that I am just going to create one list of string, and then we will look into this what is basically what all methods Stream API will provide to perform the operation. So I'm going to create one list of string, and in this list of string I'm going to populate some values. So let's just add some string. Start add. I am just starting as ABC. I'll be pasting it 4 times. Okay. Now just 1, 2, 3, 4, so that it makes it become different string. Fine. Let's start. and look into this what stream API requires. So for list dot, when we can see that we have the stream, and with this stream these are all the methods which are provided. Okay, so if I would say distinct, this is also an intermediate operation, and if I would say collected, I will provide a collector. Dot dot to list. What this method will do, suppose I am creating some duplicate data. Okay, so I am just adding these 4 data again in this list. Okay, and I am just taking as unique list and going to print that, and let's see after this print what would be the list look like. And I'm going to print over here also, so see the before what would be the list. Let's just run this code. Okay, now you can see here what it is providing. Okay, I haven't printed this unique list. Now, as you can see that, right, it is being filtered these 4 duplicate data from the list. So this is how the intermediate operation distinct will provide. Now let's see few more things onto this and play with stream API methods. Now stream dot and there is a one method called filter, and I'm just taking str dot equals abc 5. Okay, then what it will do, it will simply collect that data and return it to me. I'm not taking one reference as otherwise I have to create again and again list references. Different of list, and I am just defining that. Now I am assigning this and also going to print this, and I'm commenting out this, or better I am commenting out this one. Okay, let's just run the code. Okay, now what I have done in this statement, I have said there is a stream API filter method which is basically filtering out on the basis of predicates which we are providing. Predicates nothing but we have the lambda expressions which we are providing, and we are saying that whatever data you have into a list, if that data will be equal to abc5, then do that data put it into a one collection, otherwise don't put it into a collection. So if you can see that the abc5 is here and abc5 is here, so there is a 2 times abc5 is there, so that's why it puts that data in collection. If I will, okay, so as you can see that this gets 5 and 5 after printing this different 2. Suppose I am going to put it as 1, so as we can see that there is a ABC1 is having only one time. So let's see, yeah, it is printing at 1. So filter is basically filtering out data on the basis of condition and then provide an stream. So if you can dot here and see what it will provide, it is again providing an stream, okay, on the basis of filter out operation. Let's see one more method which is also an important method. Okay, fine, I'll make this operation as commented and copy pasting it here, and going to change in this filter. In case of filter, now I'm going to use map. So map method is basically used to do some operations on that particular list objects. Now I'm saying that whatever string you are getting, you can just concat and concat with after this hyphen techfest java hyphen. Now here what I have written is that I'm saying that when you are iterating this list for each and every object in this list, string object, just concat this string and send me the output, and that output will again we are collecting into that list, and this list would be populating here. So let's see, is this happening or not? Yeah, you can see that after every object we are concatenating this way and then comma, then abc2, then this way, then comma, then abc3 in this way, and so on, like this. So this way we can do that, use map. And if we suppose having a multiple line operations, then we can put it in this way, like this. And we can perform operations like this. Here we have to put this, and after suppose concatenation, we are again put it into str, and in that str I am again saying to uppercase and post this to uppercase, just return this. If you are not using a single line operation, then we have to put a return operation also, what we are going to return from this. Okay, now see, we can see that first it will append this, and then it is done the to uppercase, and then it will return and put into a collection list object. So this way we can do the operations on the map. Map is nothing, it is basically doing operation on the current string object and again returning as a string. So if we can see that, yeah, this is the stream of string it is returning, and it is taking as functional interface, which is basically a string type. So whatever the operations we are performing here. And okay, now again I am putting it commented out this statement, taking this statement again, and check this any other method if you can demonstrate, which would be important. Basically all the methods are important. There is a different business needs in which we are using that. Okay, so there is a limit also we can set out. Okay, like if you are setting out a limit, I am setting out maximum limit would be 5, and okay, let's just try to print out this. Let's see what it will print in here now. See, first 5 element it will be printed, and then after whatever will be discarded. Okay. Again, any other method you can demonstrate. There is a flatMap also. It is basically taking a stream of streams and it will return single stream. And if we want to change our things from map to double, map to int, map to long, or we want to get the maximum or minimum while doing performing the operations on in number type of data, so we can do this way. You can see the different methods we are using over here for demonstrating the things. You can use reduce for reducing the, if you want to make it operation is a sequential, because stream is basically taking data. We can make it our stream basically sequential, so that the reading of the data will be done into a sequential order. If we want that, if we want to sort the data, we can sort that. Use that. If you want to do the sorting on the basis of some comparator, we can use sorted and doing the comparator. And there is a two array also. There is a unordered stream. If you want to get it out, we can use for each also. If I'm doing the operation like for each, and we are saying for each str dot to overcase something. Okay, and doing operation on that. So similar kind of thing. In place of map, if I will use for each, it will work like this. I will show you here if possible. Okay. It will not returning a data, it will just concatenating that thing. So if we want to perform any operation, any consuming that stream objects and doing the operation, then we can do that. And if we want to after the doing the operation, we want to perform the anything, we can do it. Simply suppose that if I'm commenting out this statement over here and taking this statement itself, and what I'm trying to say, I'm using here for each, and here I am saying and here I am saying in place of returning this, just print this statement, removing this one. Okay. Now what it will do, it will, after concatenating, it will do in the uppercase and printing it values. So let's run the same operation but using for each and printing this. Here we are getting that after operations we are getting that new list, updated list, which we can use further for doing some other operations, or if you want to send the result to some other methods for doing other operations. See, we are printing all the rest. So there is for each, and let's see a few more things if we can elaborate more. any other method. Okay, I'm going to use this. I'm saying str dot equals abc2, and then I'm saying okay. Here what I'm saying if any match is abc2, then only it will return. And what it will return is, it is basically saying that ye boolean value return. So let's see. I'm going to take this value as flat. Taking as bval. I'm going to print this bval somewhere like this. Now we know that this list of strings contains this abc2. So what should be the value of this result? Would be true. So we can see that it is returning true. And suppose that I'm putting any random data, suppose that data inputted. So we know that this stream is not having that data. So ideally it should return false. Yes, it returns false. So this way we can use the stream API's different method. Mostly used method are basically map, filter, sorted, distinct, and then we are using collectors to collect into a different format. Like if I will remove this and remove this, here we can see that there are different operations the collector provide. If I want to group by some operation, joining some results, we are using a maxBy operator and providing a comparator over here, and we are doing reducing the result, summarizing. So there is a different methods it provides. It's a very rich API having a different methods, which makes programmers effort become easier to implement the business logics. Apart from this, if I say let's see list dot basically there are two streams objects are there. One is stream and one is parallel stream. So parallel stream is nothing but it is possibly returning parallel streams, and this is also allowed for to return turn data into sequential stream, and this is normally used when we are performing some parallel operations onto this. So there is a different business cases where we are using this method. Either we are using stream or you are using parallel stream. But with the parallel stream, actually the problem is that if we want to perform any operations in any manner, right? Like this is the simple example I have taken, where what we wanted is basically we wanted that first it will do the concat and then it will do the uppercase. Suppose that in business logic, if we wanted, suppose that after concatenating whatever the string we are returning, on that string we need to again add some value. In the parallel stream might be the possibility that first string will be updated, then third one will be updated, then fifth one will be updated, then sixth one will be updated, not in a sequential manner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be updating. Let's see. It is not a guaranteed that it will not take it sequential, but sometimes it will, sometimes it not. So okay, I am taking this example as well. This and taking into this. Okay. Now I am commenting out all the C's out so that better to analyze. Okay. And okay. I'm taking it as parallel stream. Okay, let's see how it will print the data. It is taking this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I will again then let's see. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there is no guarantee that the order will be not in this manner. Might be this manner, might be sometimes it will take in different manner. 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's run 2, 3 times. Again it is taking in sequential. Okay, so you can add more data with the high like the 50 or 60 data into a list and then try with this. Might be the order get different at a different execution. So this is the overall Stream API demonstrations. There are different methods we can use it, and there are multiple interview questions also raised with this. Suppose that we have interviewer asked that we have this string list and I want all the string object which is starting with A and ending with P or something like that. And suppose that they will also ask that suppose we have an employee object and which is having a ID and salary as field, and we have put millions of objects into a particular list, and from that list I wanted that data which I wanted that employee which having a maximum salary, can pull it from the using this Stream API. You can do that. So that we can do that by using map, and there we are passing maxBy, and in that maxBy we can pass the method reference and employee dot get salary in a method reference. By that it will returning that object employee object who's having a maximum salary. So there is a different business scenario. There is a different use cases can be created by interviewer and ask in interview how you will use that. So you just need to be read it all methods and their uses and how to use these methods. It is not possible to demonstrate each and every method in a particular video, otherwise it will be video will be quite big. So that's it for the Stream API. It is very important in terms of interview aspect as well as in terms of working aspect also. So that's it. If you like this video, then please like it and comment out on this video, and also please subscribe the channel if you like this video. Please subscribe it, and press the bell icon for notification on, so that if another video will come, you will get the notification. Thank you for watching.